Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 10th. We're just going to jump right in here, Taurus. And sorry, I almost just dropped the deck. I feel like I do that in every single one of your readings. But you start off here with this Oracle's gift card and this Roots of Abundance card. I love this card. Definitely could be a lot of abundance coming in for you. This could be like the start of an idea as well. So, if you're working on something, it could be like the beginnings of an idea that are becoming like, that's going to be very abundant. If I can get my words out today here, Taurus, but, it could just be kind of like an idea. It looks like something you could be doing where you're like working with someone else. Like if you're in business or you have a career or something, it could involve teamwork because of the Three of Pentacles here. It could also, Three of Pentacles is also a card of you receiving recognition for a job well done. So, it could be one of those things where you just are, whatever you're working on is really a quality kind of project. So you could be being recognized for your ability to create quality, whatever that means for you. So keep doing whatever you're doing. I also feel like there could be love, of course, coming in for you with the Page of Cups. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign, general reading. But, what I would say here is it would be very balanced because you have the Six of Pentacles with the Justice card here. So I feel like it could be a very balanced type of connection, which is great. Two of Cups is definitely a soulmate for sure. What I would also say is that the Two of Cups is can represent some sort of spiritual connection as well, because it kind of represents you and your higher self, the Two of Cups. But I do almost feel that there could be a divinely guided person coming in for you if you're looking for love. You could definitely meet this person in your community. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups here. Both cards are cards of teamwork, but they also both kind of represent kind of your community. Three of Cups is definitely a card of your community. Three of Pentacles, kind of. And so, again, you could be meeting this person in public or a group of people or something like that. The other thing I would say here is that this could represent a perfect match for you, as in a project or whatever you're working on. Even we go this way, he has this fish in the cup. I always say with the Page of Cups that he needs to grab onto that fish. That fish might be part of his imagination. It might not actually exist. It might just be a good idea he has. And then Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's Two of Cups could be you and your higher self. So this could be your higher self. It has guided an idea into your life. Six of Pentacles just says, start putting in the work. Six of Pentacles planting seeds. And you have that Roots of Abundance card. So, this could be a very abundant new beginning. Now, you have this Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles, again, card of teamwork. I feel like you could be being recognized for something that you're good at. For some of you, I also just feel like if you're getting a job or a new career, or even if you're getting a raise or promotion, it's almost as if, you're just finding a place that is perfect for you. It's kind of like you're finding what you're good at, or you're just, it's maybe it's not a perfect job, but I feel like you're kind of could be getting a position that really fits well with you and you feel it. So, sometimes I feel like when we feel good about what we are doing, then we do a better job, which kind of, creates a positive snowball at work. And you could be doing that here. Now, you have the Knight of Swords here. It's kind of funny. I feel like you're repelling things, which is the word that is popping into my head. It's almost as if I see this person running away from you. But, again, I really feel, I'm talking about the Knight of Swords. I feel like your energy is just kind of repelling things that are bad for you. And obviously this is a good thing, Taurus. It's you are, I don't know, it's almost like the demons are afraid of your light right now. And, so I would keep doing whatever you're doing. I'm not sure what you're doing, but, I would keep, maybe you're meditating, or again, you could just be making good decisions here with the Two of Cups. You could really be listening to your higher self. And this could be the thing that is pushing the darkness away, which is good. I've never had a message like that on the Knight of Swords. With the Page of Cups, you have the Magician. I'm wondering if you can feel that it a person is coming in for you soon, or that you're getting close to being with a person. This is definitely something you've attracted probably into your life. So, I kind of feel like this is a very deep attraction. I kind of feel like you put the call out to the universe, because in your top row, you have the Star, and she has this pool of water right here with these ripples going out. So I almost feel like you've asked the universe to bring you a person, or, it could be vice versa. It could be them. And, it's you've attracted someone. I almost feel like you've attracted a magician type person as well. Someone who creates their own reality. That's probably something that will stand out to you about this person, is they're a good manifester. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Page of Wands here. Could be a fire sign. Could be any sign. I mean, you have basically everything here. But, you know, I would also say that I kind of feel like it's time for you to be more playful. You know, Three of Pentacles, she has these polka dots on her cloak here. Polka dots in the tarot represent like needing to be more playful, needing to have more fun, needing to enjoy yourself more. So I feel like some of you, it's like you need to be more playful at this time. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups. Yes, there's something much better coming in for you. It's almost like you're kind of repelling the people who are bad for you, and you're just like attracting one specific person. You know, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And even if you don't want love, guess what? The Knight of Cups, I always say he's standing in the desert. He normally has water flowing in front of him. And so all he has to do is plant seeds in front of that desert and they will grow. And here you go. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is my card of planting seeds. I believe we are in a time where we all need to plant seeds. Why? Because of Jupiter and Uranus in your sign, in Taurus. It's like literally, you know, if you could dumb that energy down, it is the energy of creating something. Like a garden, you know, like, you know, whatever it is, working on your business or relationship. And it's like when you get something good that you like, then you take care of it like a garden. You weed it, you water it, you fertilize it, like all that stuff. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. Which is great. And again, this is probably why you are repelling negative energy, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Next, in the area of what you need to hear right now, you have this card that says, I hear, speak, and express my truth. You have this card that says, I bless my body with nourishing food. So yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily think this is just your body. I feel that you are kind of like nourishing yourself on all levels. And this is, again, I feel kind of raising your vibration and pushing negative things away from you. So it seems to me like you're really kind of defending yourself here. You also have this Warrior Woman card coming up next. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. Like I said, I feel like you're kind of, I don't think you're defending yourself. I don't think you have to do anything. I think that, you know, you're just repelling negative energy, which is great. I would also say that, again, with that nourishing your body card, I would feed into, like, personally, I also, you know, I say this all the time, that I think we're in a time where we have to feed the right things. You know, we have to make sure that we put energy into the things we want, not the things we don't want. You have the Four of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. The Four of Cups is, of course, a card of, you know, contemplation and apathy. It's like, here I am telling you that you're basically getting everything you want. And the Four of Cups is like, I don't see it. You know, he's like sitting there, he's manifesting these things. He's like, I don't see anything that I want. But actually, he's like manifested the ingredients of everything he wants. I always say, to me, Four of Cups is more a card of like baking a cake. He's manifested the flour, the sugar, the eggs, but he needs to like mix it all together. He needs to mix everything in front of him together, and then he needs to put it into the oven. And that's what I get here. And you even go justice to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in life. And, you know, as I always say, to me, Ten of Pentacles is more of a process. It's not something we just get. It's building, leaving a legacy, which is something that you will do for the rest of your life. But, you know, again, I kind of feel this is saying if you mix your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and you kind of start putting things into practice, you're going to start to see results. You have the Six of Pentacles here. I do feel like some of you have dealt with like a breadcrumber in the past. I would be careful of that breadcrumbing energy. You're not the only sign to get this. It's funny, I've noticed that the fixed signs have been getting this energy. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo have been getting this energy of like having dealt with a breadcrumber in the past and overinvesting. You know, it's like sunk cost fallacy. I think our brain tricks us. If you overinvest with a person, then you automatically, you know, it's scientifically proven that you automatically value that person more, even if they didn't do a damn thing for you, because you invested so heavily. So, you know, I would be careful if you have like a past person. We have Venus going retrograde. As I always say, Venus retrograde is not the same as Mercury retrograde, but it can definitely bring people back from the past. So I would be careful. You have the Three of Cups here as well. Three of Cups is like a celebration, and it's also like a party and having fun. I would encourage you to socialize at this time. I think that there's a lot of benefits in this. It is weird that for the past couple weeks, I've been getting this message of people really needing to fill their fun bucket, you know, needing to just go have more fun and at least like do one thing per day that is fun for you. Even if you can only do it for a few minutes, you know, I think that's enough. But I think we need to kind of fill that side of our energy more right now. And I think that's what the universe is asking everyone to do. So I would definitely do that. Three Cups is like having fun with people that matter to you. And I would just do it. Plain and simple. It's just that easy. Let's see. and I don't know why. I've been up for hours, and I don't know why this happens sometimes, but my alarm goes off, like, wake up. I'm like, I've been up since 5. With the 4 cups, you have the Hermit, and it's 9:30. With the 4 cups rant over, you have this Hermit. Some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well, if you're looking for love. It does look good. But I feel like there's some sort of issue right now, or you're dealing with a person who's in hermit mode. Maybe that's the issue. It might not be a Virgo. It could be any sign, but you could be dealing with a person, or again, what you don't realize is that you're interested in a person who's in hermit mode. I do think this will change, but let's see. Yeah, with the 6 of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. Yeah, I would just take a risk. Again, I think 6 of Pentacles is about, on the opposite side, right? It's about needing to make sure you're not over-investing. So if you meet a person like this who's a little bit in hermit mode, I feel like it's saying, like, don't over-invest in that person until they get out of hermit mode. Like, you can give a little bit. I also think that it's perfectly acceptable to open your mouth and say things. As I always say, it's like, I have become extremely direct in my old age now, right? It's like, if I'm dealing with a person and I just get a weird vibe, I just call it out right freaking away. I'm like, why are you acting this way, right? Because there's no reason to put up with it, right? So, and usually it solves the problem right away when you call it out, when you're just like, hey, you are being super weird. Why don't you invest? If you're not interested, that's perfectly fine, but I don't waste my time. I think that using your putting on your big girl pants, big boy pants and saying, listen, no hard feelings. You don't have to be a jerk about it. I'm not a jerk about it, right? I'm just like, I just don't waste my time. It's just that simple. And it's like, if you're not sure, whatever, great, but go be not sure over there. I'm over here, right? And so when you do that, then you stop wasting time in life, right? And you just get to the point, right? I think there's no reason to like wait 6 months to break up with a person and all this other BS. It's like there are plenty of fish in the sea, right? So get out into the ocean, plain and simple. With the 3 of Cups, you have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, again, some of you could be being a little bit of a homebody here. So, if it might be time for an adventure. It might be time to get out of the house here, Taurus, and go do something fun. It could be to travel or, something like that. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this Warrior Woman. Doesn't matter what gender you are. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? I don't know. Have you? This card right here says no. It says, wait, postpone, pause, say no. I think that this is just saying that, that you are kind of like, that you need to answer your deepest calling. I feel like the no card is saying you haven't done it yet. So I feel like there's something more for you to do in this world. It doesn't matter how old you are either. You have the 2 of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the 2 of Cups here. You're trying to make a decision with the 2 of Pentacles is what I feel. I feel like this is saying no negotiation, though. It's like I think that, again, we should not negotiate anything right now. That's not 100% true. Obviously, if you're buying a car or something, or a house, it's perfectly fine to negotiate. But it's like, I feel like if you want something, you have the Star card here, which says, if someone has done it, you can do it. She's pouring water from the pool of universal consciousness onto the land right here. And that represents the fact that what's possible for one person is possible for everyone. And so basically, it's like, if there's something you want, don't settle for less. And especially like in work or business, I feel like this is saying, don't settle for something. Don't negotiate with yourself. If you want, I see this all the time where, people will be like, I want $10 million, but I'll be happy with 1 million. I'm like, that's the problem. That's why you don't have money, because you're saying you want one thing but you're saying you'd also settle for something else. You're creating this imbalance. So just go for exactly what you want. Don't settle for something less, right? This is why I always say, I'm not a big fan of setting goals. I think it's much better to set a standard, right? To say, okay, my standard is going to be to make, this much money per month to get you to that $10 million or whatever. Or, start small, go for 1 million. Say, I'm going to set this standard to make $1 million a month, or make $1 million or whatever, right? And then once you make it, then raise the standard. It's much better than just being like, oh, I have only this one goal. Plus you're limiting yourself. You're telling the universe like, oh, I am only worth $10 million, but maybe the universe is like, you're worth 100, right? So you won't know that unless you try. And I feel like you need to try here. You have the Justice card here. Justice is about cause and effect, equal give and take. I also feel, some of you could feel like you're being rewarded right now. It does look to me like there are some good things coming in for you. We go this way to the Star, this way to the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like something you've been wishing for is coming in. And I feel like you kind of feel like it's karma. Or not like karma as it like we think of it. I'm just saying like a gift from the universe, or, maybe you feel like the universe is kind of finally on your side or something like that. You do have the Two of Cups. I do feel there could be love coming in for you. Very solid connection as well. I feel like this person's very different than what you normally would go for. I feel like this person has hidden surprises as well. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think this person, if you're attracting a new person, especially if it's like a friend or a person that you meet through friends with that Three of Cups. Again, it could be a Scorpio as well, because I think I said the same thing to Scorpio, but not this. I was just saying to Scorpio that they could meet someone through friends, so it wouldn't surprise me. But it could be any sign. What I'm trying to say is, again, I feel like this person, it's like maybe you think they're great. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but I think there's like more to the story. It's like you meet them, they're great, you date, great, but it's like I feel like they have like a lot of kind of like skills maybe or something that you just didn't expect. I don't know. I think it's a good thing, whatever it is. So let's see. With the Two of Pentacles, there you go. You have the Justice card. It's like I feel like you need to go towards your heart. I love this Justice card. It's from the White Sage Tarot. And you can see the feather in the heart there, but I kind of feel we are in a heart-based time because of all the Taurus energy. And, I feel like you need to listen to your heart. Your heart's telling you to go for the gold here, to go for the star, not like a tiny little star, for the star, the thing that you want. With the Justice card, you have the Page of Cups. Yeah, probably attracting someone very fair, balanced, going this way here. I love the Ten of Pentacles for love. To me, the Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the tarot. It's like everything you want and desire in a relationship. The 10 Pentacles form the tree of life. So, it's kind of like a connection where you can, have it all. I don't think there is such thing as having it all, but, it could be pretty damn close. With the Two of Cups, you have the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords says there's a better option. I kind of get that feeling here where it's like no settling. I kind of said that with no negotiation. She's trying to choose this or that, but there's the third place behind her. As I always say, to me, she is the third place solution card where it's like you're probably not seeing that there's something like different behind you. You might think, oh, I only have these two options, but you actually have something else. And I know that's a very vague statement, but you're going to have to figure it out, Taurus. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this lifting the veil. It says, question everything. Anything unaligned must go. I think you're rejecting, pushing away, like I said at the beginning of the reading, things that are out of alignment. You have this big picture thinking. What did we say? Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas, the star. We are in a time of big picture thinking. Because of Neptune and Pisces, but also Pluto going into Aquarius, next year, I keep telling people, I would take your wildest dreams, I would multiply it by 1,000, because it's like, will you get that 1,000x goal? No, probably not. But again, as Les Brown says, better to aim high and hit. It's better to aim high and miss than it is to aim low and hit. So, it's like you might not get 1,000 times what you want, but you might get 100 times, which is like a better than what you originally wanted. So I keep telling people, embrace those crazy ass ideas and try it. It's like maybe you don't get exactly what you want, but you could get pretty close, which might be amazing. So go for it. Don't limit yourself. You have the Star, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. The Star is about having a North Star, having something that guides you. I've been talking about this a lot because of Pluto in Aquarius. I think that it is a time where the only thing I would focus on is my North Star. Literally, I would shut out the noise, shut out the news, shut out the politics, everything, and I would just focus on having something good to focus on that you work towards for the rest of your life, and that's it, right? And trust me, the people who do that are going to end up very, very successful. The people that and I'm not even talking about just financially, I'm talking about just life in general. The people who, kind of work on a bigger purpose, a bigger goal, bigger vision, those are the people who are going to make it, right? You have the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands, conflict and competition. This last row represents the good stuff. So again, I do feel like some of you could be attracting a person where there is a lot of competition for them. So I don't know, go for it. I really have nothing else to say there. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire. Really good card of, improving your finances, making more money. So really, really good here, Taurus. I think that, anything you're doing or that you're working on could lead to, long-term success or abundance. Let's see. With the Star, you have the King of Wands here. Yeah, it definitely could be a fire sign. I think you always get fire with me. I mean, it could be any sign. But, it could be a person that you really look up to. The King of Wands is usually very entrepreneurial, successful, confident, bold, assertive, all those things. So you could be attracting a person like that. It could be an Aquarius as well. But, take it how it resonates. It could be any sign, like I said. I also feel like you could be embracing that energy With the Five of Wands, you have the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's like there is, like, I feel like you're meant to have something. And you could be thinking like, oh, there's all this competition or whatever. Like this could be in work or business. I feel like the Two of Pentacles saying don't negotiate is like saying don't sell yourself short. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands about leaving comfort zones. So again, anything you want in life right here, you're obviously going to have to leave a comfort zone to get it. But I do feel like there's like a lot of good stuff here, Taurus. So don't be afraid to go for it. We're going to pull 5 main themes. You have this tankard. It says celebration, fun, enjoyment. Yeah, the whole entire reading was basically saying you need to do things that you enjoy. You need to do things that bring more fun into your life. You have this dagger. It says fears, worries, tense situation. Again, I feel that there are a lot of distractions, and there will be for the next 20 years, at least more, probably. But your job is to ignore it, to shut out the noise and focus on what you want. You have this dark woman. It says dealings with relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. You have this eye card. It says psychic ability. Trust your intuition. I feel like you need to trust your intuition on all people. Like, again, I think it's like you might notice that certain things are being pushed away from you. Like I said, with that Knight of Swords, I really can't get away from that message. It's like a magnet. But when you take 2 magnets and you try to push them together and they don't, it's like you might literally feel like that with certain things in your life. It could be anything. It could be like food. It could be people. It could be situations. I really feel you need to trust those moments where you are rejecting something in some way. I always tell the story, like years ago, I had this person that I was kind of like working with, and I was going live at the time on my, I'm on this channel. I was going live every single day, and I started getting this like weird thing where I couldn't talk. I was like gagging. Like I tried to talk and I would gag. And like I finally realized like, oh my God, it's every time I talk to this person after I start gagging. Basically, right? I know that sounds gross, but it's like my body was literally rejecting this person, and so I stopped working with them, and it went away. So again, you could be having like physical symptoms, or something like that. You also have this bow card. It says you are highly thought of. So yeah, again, I feel like there's like a lot of attention and success coming in for you here. You have this cracked cup card. It says dissatisfaction with life. I think you think things could be better, and they could. So, I would work towards it, although it looks like you're getting to something really, really good here. So, love it. Taurus looks amazing. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.